Then I'm going to go ahead and introduce our speaker, Michelle Dane. She's from the Southern California portion of the High-Speed Rail Project. She is the regional director. Michelle oversees all aspects of the project and development in this region. Her role with the authority is to be a member on the board of directors of the LOSIN Joint Power Authority. She co-chairs the Regional Transportation CEO Focus Group for high-speed rail issues and participates both in the Southern California and statewide regional rail partners working groups. And she focuses on the passenger rail planning in California. Michelle brings over 20 years of experience in transportation planning and policy analysis, and we are privileged to hear from her today. Please give her a warm welcome.
Thank you very much, and thank you all for coming here today to hear our update on the high-speed rail project. We have been working diligently on the project over the course of the year that I have been the regional director, and I think we've made a lot of terrific progress that was really set into place by our new CEO, Jeff Morales, who took over in 2012, and by the release of the 2012 updated business plan that really set forth a new approach for high-speed rail. And certainly, we cannot be successful without the great partnerships that we have with a variety of local cities and agencies, particularly up here in the Antelope Valley. I want to acknowledge Mayor Ledford and the City of Palmdale for their vision for this project and what it can mean to the Antelope Valley. And I'd also like to acknowledge Norm and Supervisor Antonovich's office as well, because we cannot be successful on this project without that type of support. So, most of you are aware that one of the big challenges for the state of California is transportation. We have several large challenges as a state: water, education, transportation. Depending on what type of a study you see, one or the other of those may rise up to the top. But certainly, in a state with 38 million people, figuring out how we move people from where they live to where they work to where they play is of critical importance. And that isn't the only thing that our transportation system does. It also moves the goods and services that we need to remain a thriving economy back and forth across the state to where we need it. So transportation is critical. We all know that our highways are congested, and in fact, not in a state of great repair, as we just learned, or we just had made more apparent to us, thanks. But not only are our highways congested, our airways are congested as well. The air market between Los Angeles and San Francisco is the most highly congested air market in the country. And most of those flights, many of those flights, are delayed. And so when we take a look at both the challenges that we have moving people on the highways, the challenges we have moving people through the airways, the challenges we have moving our goods and services, it is a logical question for us to ask: what type of other transportation opportunities can we introduce into California to solve these problems? And that's really where high-speed rail comes in. High-speed rail isn't meant to solve every transportation problem out there. It's meant to provide people an additional mode choice for travel over relatively longer distances, typically, fast and efficiently and on schedule. And that's what we're working on building right now at the High-Speed Rail Authority. As we move forward with this project, it is absolutely critical that we plan the high-speed rail project, as I've mentioned, as part of our overall transportation infrastructure. High-speed rail is not just a high-speed rail system of and for itself. High-speed rail is a transportation option that should link to all of our other transportation systems as an integrated network in order to move people back and forth across the state more effectively. And as part of that effort, we partner with all of the key transportation agencies working here in the state of California to plan for high-speed rail and how high-speed rail will provide additional synergies to the existing systems and how the existing systems will provide additional synergies for high-speed rail. And what's great about the system is really what it can do for the state of California now, during design and construction, and later on in terms of sustaining a vibrant economy. Like I said, we opened that construction office today. We did not have a big party because, as most of you know, there's lots of controversy about our system right now, and so we are just working forward. We've got our head down and we're moving the project forward, but we're not lighting off fireworks about it right now. We're hoping that those fireworks, that we'll be able to light off some of those fireworks here probably by the 1st of January time.